Hi, I'm Dr. E.T. and I want to show you some of the cool new features in the April 2019 release of Lessons Online. Check it out. Welcome to the April 2019 update of Lessons Online. If you go to lessons.nuitec.com, you'll see a quick search bar on the top, and you'll have our brand new page which has a bunch of selected lessons. So this week's theme is about autism, and you'll find a number of standards aligned lessons. So if you click on a lesson, you'll see the thumbnail, but you'll also see a full description. It's kind of like a miniature lesson plan, includes how to play the lesson, and it also has additional links to resources. So it's kind of like a mini lesson plan. In addition, it'll highlight the standards in the bottom. So if I choose one of these standards, I can actually read the full description and the grade. So all the information is there aligned to standards. And we have a number of different lessons, like ones that are trending, for example. We also have some staff picks, and even ones aligned to the North Carolina or the Georgia standards. And if I choose one of these lessons, say I choose this lesson, it asks you to sign in to play. So if I sign in, now we have a couple different options for signing in. So instead of just signing in with your username and password and signing up, like creating a new account, I can actually just go and sign in with my Google account. Just hitting play. You can see it loads the lesson and plays the video.
List of numbers, and we looked at some basic types like arithmetic sequences, geometric sequences, and even some more interesting ones like the Fibonacci sequence.
So with these questions, you can see I can just quickly choose one of the answers, diverge or converge, and I can move on. Of course, I can also see the description, which is in the top corner here, which has the lesson information that I showed before. And I want to show you some cool new features that are available. So if I edit this lesson, now I have a few new options that didn't exist before, one of which is the ability to add in a recording of my voice. So if I wanted to say the word diverge out loud, I could record my voice, diverge, and I can play it back. Diverge. Cool, huh? And so now, whenever I hit the word diverge, it says that out. So it's a very easy way of adding that into your lesson. In addition, we now have more controls over the individual background. So if I wanted to take this background, I can add in images from the content gallery. And so here I can choose like add images of like animals, I don't know, animals for example, maybe a bird image. And so if I choose this bird image, it'll now appear as part of that lesson. You can see it as the little circle. And I also have more options down in the bottom for choosing a fit of how I want my background to scale depending on the resolution. So on this particular display, maybe I want it to stretch so that it fits the full size, or maybe I want it to tile on either side. And so it gives you a couple different options for controlling the backgrounds. I'll stick with stretch. Now with lesson information now, instead of just typing in the YouTube URL manually, now you can search for a YouTube video directly. So this YouTube search, diverge, converge, works directly within the browser, and you can see these are all like YouTube videos where I can specify the start point and the end point for the video. I can say show it before the lesson starts, and now I can also add in what age category it's for. I can add in the subject that it applies to, and you can see we've added a couple new categories like digital citizenship, health education, personal health social, for example. And so here, if I choose mathematics, and I can also specify a country, you can see all of that is now built into the lesson. And now one of the things that we've also added is the ability to add standards directly into the lesson. So now if I choose this standard, so for example I choose add standards, I have two different interfaces. The first one is just a simple browsing interface, and all I need to do is just go down to one of the standards, select a subject, let's choose math, and then select a grade. And then I can see all of the individual standards for math in here. And I can, of course, expand and I can see more details if I want. And just tap one of them and then you can see that it appears on the top. So it has the state, it has the grade, it has the number, and it also has the description. Now, in addition, now I can also search for skills. So if I search Converge, I will be able to find standards that align with many different states. So here I can choose this one, this one, this one, and now we've expanded the number of standards that you can add to a lesson to 50. And so if I hit save here, now it says like I've added 8 different standards. So all of these are just new tools that just make it easier, gives you more flexibility for how you can use your lessons.
Okay, and some of the cool features that I was able to show include the ability to quickly browse and search for standards and see the standards right in the main Explore page. We also added the ability to record your voice and include that right into the lesson. And we also made it easy for you to change background and image sizes so that they stretch and they fill the canvas. And finally, we also added a standards browser for when you're adding standards so that it's really easy to either browse or search for standards directly from the Lessons Online interface. I'm hoping that you will all check it out at lessons.nuitec.com. Thank you.